Hey guys, so my name is Katie and I am thinking that I would like to take you guys along on my cash envelope journey. I figured the best way to start was to explain like where I stand and how I do my process and let you guys get to know me a little bit, and then maybe this coming week we can do our first cash shopping video together. Hi, my name is Katie. I am not new to budgeting, however, I am fairly new to the cash envelope sinking fund process. So I started following the Dave Ramsey plan about 4 years ago, and I paid off all my credit card debt fairly quickly, but a month prior to learning about Dave Ramsey, I bought a new car. So I wasn't really including that in my debt snowball just because the balance was so high. But as of July 2021, I have paid my car off a year and a half early. So I did technically do a little snowball, but not as gazelle intense as he would say. Now that I am fully debt free besides the house, I do want to go on to baby step 3, which is save 3 to 6 months savings. However, I love cash envelope videos. They're really motivating. I love seeing how other people do it. Everybody has a different stance on it, and it's very interesting to me. So I figured I would share the way I'm planning on doing mine. I have previously done an emergency fund. I do have my $1,000, which again is, Dave Ramsey's plan. What I was doing previously was I've always done every dollar budget. I would previously put my extra money into that one savings account. And then what happened was, when it was time to spend it on certain things that actually I was saving for, I didn't want to spend the money. So I really like the cash envelope system because I am saving money. I'm still putting into that fund as well. However, I'm now saving for the specific categories. So when I do have to take out of those categories, it doesn't hurt, because it's there for a reason. So, let's get started. I'm new to this, so I'm not perfect. Y'all will probably change along with me. So let's see. So this is the, mini micro happy planner notebook. I just got this. What my plan is when I have to spend for my sinking funds, I'm going to put it on a particular card. And then I will pay myself back and pay off that card. I do use credit cards here and there just for convenience. However, I do not keep a balance. So what I have been doing is I write down when something needs to come out of those sinking funds. And I put a check mark when I've pulled that cash, and the end. Once I pull the cash, I'll put it in the bank and I will pay off that card. That is my plan for this notebook. So we will see how that goes. I also use everyday cash envelopes. This is my wallet. This is the Kate Spade Willez Lee planner. I've used this for years, and I've always had my everyday envelopes. I am new to this portion of it. If I can get it open for you guys. I have a few envelopes in here. I have my change envelope, which I do have my change jar. I empty this out as change comes in because it's too heavy to carry around. So currently nothing. I have eating out, which is currently empty. I don't cook, and my husband and I are kind of on different schedules. We don't always have dinner at the same time, so I eat out a lot. It's not good, but that's where I am in my life. I have personal. This is for anything. I give myself not a huge amount, but a little bit each week, if I see anything out and about in the world that I need. That's pretty much it. Spending. Household, I've actually recently decided that I'm going to, I've started combining household and toiletries, and I'm doing that in a non-cash way. I haven't a budgeted amount, but I use Instacart. So I'm still trying to get used to not having cash for my toiletries, so I have been putting a little bit in this each week just to kind of get used to it if I do forget anything on Instacart. And this is just random household items. Miscellaneous, basically miscellaneous. I've previously used it for my monthly medicine that I not forget, but I just have the money in here. Anything that might come up. And then lastly is dogs. I do have 2 dogs. You might hear them. They were wrestling around back here in the beginning of the video. excuse me. Dogs. I like to buy them toys, and that's previously come out of my household and toiletries, but I figured why not just throw it in an envelope, and they can have their toy each week or every other week or however it goes. So that is what I carry around with me each day. All right, so let's get into what I have done so far. Now, again, I'm completely new at the actual Sinking Fund cash envelopes process, so I'm still figuring out my kinks. We'll figure it out together, and none of these have very much in them so far. I've done 2 Fridays at this point. My first envelope is birthdays. Pretty self-explanatory. I have 2 stepdaughters and my husband. Everybody's birthday is coming up in the next few months. Also my mom, now that I just think about that. So a little bit each week helps take the pressure off. Breed, that is my husband, and yes, that is his name. This is going to be a couple dollars here and there. This is if I see something out and about that I think he'd like. There's something I want to grab for him. Just really anything. If we want to go and do something that's, you know, something entertainment wise, that will hopefully come out of this envelope, if I have enough. Car maintenance. Now let me explain. I'm new to the Cricut. My husband has a Cricut. I made these envelopes myself. My husband is the Cricut pro in our house. I messed up and I thought it was funny. Instead of having a new label printed, I just put a big R on this for car maintenance, and it just kind of made me laugh. It's a little different. Cart maintenance is self-explanatory. Just oil changes, new filters, anything along those lines that comes and goes. My cart is still fairly new. However, you never know what's going to come up. So car maintenance. Clothing. This is something I've never had previously. If I ever wanted to buy it, if I saw something I liked, I would just grab it out of personal that I carry with me each day. But I haven't been to work in however long. I don't know when I'm going back to the office. I've been working from home since March of 2020. So I figure when I do finally go back to the office, I might want to treat myself. So clothing. Gifts. This is another one I thought of after the fact, so it has a different label. Gifts is going to be random. Not random, but gifts is going to be if somebody calls and they're like, hey, can you grab this for me? And it's a couple dollars and you don't want to ask them to pay you back. I have birthdays. I have Christmas, you'll see. So gifts is just going to be a couple dollars here and there just for those random things. You know, if you do want to grab, like this morning I did have to go into the office and I grabbed biscuits for my 2 coworkers that were there with me. Just, you know, a little something here and there. So gifts. Home decor, I think I'm going to actually combine with another envelope that you'll see here in a minute. But again, I'm completely new to this. So I'm kind of seeing what's working and what isn't working. I haven't spent much out of my cash, or out of my sinking funds at this point. But home decor is self-explanatory. That's pretty much my obsession. I love decorating my house and everything. So Sam's Club, we do have a Sam's Club membership. I go to Sam's Club every couple months, sometimes every month, it just depends. But when I do go, you know, I'm stocking up on the toilet paper, the paper towels, the large, it's expensive. So Sam's Club is going to be, again, a couple dollars here and there so when I do go every few months, I have the money and it's not a huge expense at the time. TJ Maxx, this is what I was saying earlier. I think I'm going to combine home decor and TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx, the whole company, TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods. That is where I shop most of the time, and I usually am paying for or spending money on home decor. This doesn't have to be spent at TJ Maxx, and I might get rid of the TJ Maxx and combine it with home decor, however it works, but it's going to be the same, pretty much the same concept. Rollover, I have been putting what is left over in my weekly expenses, and we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Again, new to this, so we'll see how that goes. So that is my first binder, my first yellow binder. These are going to be the envelopes. Well, my plan is that this binder will be the envelopes that I'm taking from more often. My blue binder here will be the ones that are maybe once a year, a special event, something along those lines. So I will be pulling from it, but just not as frequently as the yellow binder. First envelope here is anniversary. We just celebrated our anniversary 2 weeks ago, so this does not have anything in it. We're not big on huge celebrations or huge elaborate gifts, so I probably won't start stuffing this until January of next year, to be ready for August of 2022. Black Friday. This is something that I've previously gone crazy on Black Friday because it is my birthday week. My birthday is always on the week of Thanksgiving, sometimes on Black Friday, sometimes on Thanksgiving. I like to be done with my Christmas shopping by this point. And so Black Friday I treat as my birthday to myself, and I usually buy myself something I've been wanting. This year I do not have anything specifically in mind. So I'm putting a few dollars into this. We will see what happens. I might not go Black Friday shopping. I'm not sure yet, but we will see. We'll have it if we decide. Christmas, again, self-explanatory. I've been doing $25 a week. That is a little steep. My stepchildren are older now. We're not, as you get older, and you just don't spend as much. You don't need as many small little gifts. But this is for my husband, my stepdaughters, my dogs, my mom, my dad, my stepmom, the whole shebang. So, dental medical. This has previously been something that I have been trying to add money into for big medical expenses. Knock on wood that we're healthy. But I've decided that I'm actually going to I was putting just a couple of dollars a month into this previously without a cash envelope in a different sinking fund bank account. But I think I'm going to put a little bit more into this, and this will be used for my monthly medicine that I was mentioning earlier, maybe any doctor's appointments here and there. I do go to the chiropractor every once in a while, so this would be for that. So I wouldn't just take it out of my monthly expenses, it would come out of this. Dogs. This is going to be gone in just a couple of days. My dogs are very expensive. We've had 4 knee surgeries in the past 2 years, and coming up in September we have another surgery to remove some bumps on my older dog. So they're expensive. I've been putting a lot towards this one, trying to get ready for that surgery come September. This is going to be for their savings, so this will not include their dog food. I'm going to consider that just part of the grocery budget because I buy the same bag every month. Holidays. This originally was planned for like holiday decor, but again, I have my home decor and my TJ Maxx envelope in here, and I've been collecting home decor for years and years, so I don't need as much anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to keep this to a smaller amount, and this will be for those random, if you want to cook out on 4th of July or Memorial Day, or if we want to go here for Labor Day or something along those lines. This is just a little extra pocket money for things that might come up. Home maintenance is, again, self-explanatory. When you own a home, stuff comes up. I have previously just put money into my emergency fund, as I was saying earlier, and paid for anything that came up, but I would like to have that specifically in its own folder, its own envelope, rather. Just stuff happens. And lastly is lake trip. This is really a vacation envelope. My family has a lake house, and that is usually where we go on all of our vacations. So I did label it lake trip, but this will be for vacation in general. If we do decide to go somewhere else, the lake is fairly cheap for us, as well as we can bring our dogs. So that is where we stand. There's a couple envelopes now that I've been doing this for just a couple of weeks that I think I might add, take away. I'm thinking I'll add a beauty envelope. I don't get my nails done. I don't do a lot of beauty like outside the house. However, I do get my eyebrows microbladed, and they do have to be touched up every few years. So I'm thinking I will create an envelope for that. Whether that be eyebrows or beauty in general, we will see. Any other beauty supplies I need, I usually just take out my personal money for that week or that month. And entertainment, I'm not sure. Usually it would come out of what I plan for that month. And I'm also stuffing the envelope for my husband for when we want to go out and do stuff, but I might add an envelope specifically for that. But we're going to go on this journey together, so I thought I'd share it with you guys and see if you like it, and if you have any tips or tricks, and if I can answer any questions, let me know. Thank you. Have a good day.